My name is Carson Stein. I'm currently a political science major at Tallahassee Community College. I'm here to inform you on the three branches of government and how they work in a simple way. According to James Madison in the Federalist Papers, he wrote that the separation of powers in the government is necessary. And I couldn't believe that more. We do not want a tyrannical government and one branch of the government being too overpowered and being tyrannical. In the executive branch, there's the vice president, the president, and the cabinet. And as president, it's a two-party system in the United States, Democratic and Republican. The Democrats like big government, and the Republicans like limited government. The president has a lot of very important roles, but I think the most important are chief diplomat, commander-in-chief, chief legislator, and head of government. As chief diplomat, he controls how other countries view us, and he controls relations with other countries. He meets up with other presidents and other rulers of countries and tries to establish good relationships so we don't go to war with them and we can have good trade. As commander-in-chief, he controls our military. And with that comes a lot of power. He can send us into war with approval of Congress, or he can do it through executive order. He can also help with strategies during war and where we send our troops. As head of the government, he is how people view the government. And right now, it's a Republican government with Donald Trump, and that's how people view our system is Donald Trump basically represents us as a country. Not exactly, but through voting, that's how it was. And as chief legislator, he can do executive orders where he can pass a bill or make a law without approval of Congress. It's kind of looked down upon, but he can still do it. And he also has the power to veto a bill that comes from Congress. The vice president is the president of the Senate. He doesn't have much play in it. It's kind of just a role they gave him, but he is there for if the president dies or if the president is in the hospital and is sick. So therefore he would take over the presidency. So he's kind of just a backup. The cabinet is there to advise the president on current topics that are going on in the government and around the world. So they kind of keep him up to date because he can't be everywhere at once while running a country. Second of all, we have the legislative branch. The legislative branch is made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives, which together they make Congress. The Senate has 100 members, 2 from each state. And then the House of Representatives has 435 members, which each state can send a different amount due to the population that they have. So from Florida, I'm pretty sure we have 29 because we are the 3rd largest state by population. And as Congress, both the House and Senate have to agree on a bill or a law to get it passed, and then the president has to approve or he can veto. And third of all, we have the judicial branch. The judicial branch consists of the Supreme Court and also federal courts. The Supreme Court has 9 justices. Those 9 justices are elected by the president in the term of which president is elected at the time. So right now, Donald Trump just elected Amy Coney Barrett because RGB just died. And even though it's right before an election, according to Article 2 of the United States Constitution, the president is empowered to elect a Supreme Court justice, and there's no timestamp on that, so therefore he is allowed. And that's my rundown on the 3 branches of government.